Hello, beautiful people. Holy cannoli. You guys, my brain hurts today. Do you know what I did for like the last 3 hours? Can't even lie. We're gonna make over a purse today. Come on in. Say hi when you're jumping on in. Talking to me helps me out. Say hi. How's the weather? It's freaking cold here today. Hey, Tracy, it's like 24 degrees. I'm not even kidding. I am so freaking cold. I got my heater going. I better be moving. I don't think it's spinning. There we go. I like when the little vents blow. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Ramaranda. Hey, Leah. It's so cold here today. I got crap done in my craft room. I did get my tree decorated last night. Not decorated, so I got it up. Do you guys want to see it? I got the ribbon on, and I did my ribbon a little different. Let me just go downstairs and show you, okay? And everybody who's not on here yet, well, you're just gonna have to watch the replay. Okay. I think it turned out pretty. Usually I do the ribbon like going all the way around the tree, and this year I did it a little different. Hang on, uno momento, por favor. Okay. Hey, Beverly. And then I'll tell you all about my morning. Okay, here we go. I still have to do my mantle. I need to do that. I need to do the stairs, and I need to get all the decorations going, right? So here's the tree, what I got so far. Wait a minute, maybe I should turn the lights on. Hang on. And my camera's probably really dirty. Hold on, let me just wipe you off. Okay, I'm so sorry. Let's go turn this light on. Hold on. Isn't this so pretty? Look at all that sparkly goodness. I should do like a home tour later. This usually spins. Look at all that sparkle. Okay, here's a tree. I don't know how good you're gonna see it, but... So I showed you that big thick ribbon that I did the other day, right? So this is what I did. That's a tree topper. It's a top hat that I made a couple years ago. And so this year I usually take that nutcracker ribbon here and I usually go like around the tree. So what I did is I took this stuff that I always have on my tree. It's like super sparkly. Look at all that sparkle. I wrapped that around the tree, and I decided to follow like the big designer tree people and do the ribbon like kind of like cascading down. So I did that, and then it says where you tuck it, you shove a pick. So I think everything's just about done. I do see a big thing. I'm gonna have to put a plant here because you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that pick stick coming in from underneath there. I'll put another floral there, but I think I did good. I think it looks pretty. Now all the kids just have to take their ornaments and put the ornaments on the tree, which I think this way there's a lot more room for ornaments. So, yeah, so they'll fill it up with ornaments, and I'll add a few more florals in the bare spots. But y'all, and I even did twinkle lights this year. I was up till 1 a.m. decorating this darn thing, but see how it twinkles? Can you see it? It's real subtle, but it's got like 2,000 lights on this tree. It took me forever. I cut up all my hands. If you saw my wrists and my hands right now, they are nothing but cuts and scrapes from the tree. It's painful. I took a shower this morning and it hurt. So that's what I did. I just kind of fluffed it all up, and I did the ribbon all around. So I kind of like it. It's a little different. It's something I've never done it this way before. And then here, look at all the snow. We still have a ton of snow in the backyard. Yuck. Yucky majucky. Hi, Andrew Miller. Okay, isn't it so pretty though? So yeah, so we just have to put our decoration, the kids' ornaments, and then I have to decorate the rest of my house. I got some stuff up. These are all I have like kind of a bit of a nutcracker problem, but those go up on the mantle, but I'm not done with the mantle. Everything is in my garage. If you saw the garage, I'll show you the garage, you'll laugh. It's like everywhere. I've got so much. I did do the laundry room. The laundry room is pretty much done, but it's messy right now. So Oh, I don't know. I lost service for a minute there. Yes, I've got card in my thing says trying. So here is the garage. There's the bug. Look at, this is my garage. My husband will have a coronary when he comes in here. Literally, those are all filled, and there's still some at the storage unit. Oh, my arms are like the worst. That's just my left arm. It's terrible. Look at my poor car. It's filthy freaking dirty. The snow is killing it. But yeah, so we gotta, Linda Goby, I was like, man, I think I need to wear gloves from now on. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, Edie, thank you. So I did get these wrapped. That's kind of fallen down there. I get to fix that. And then, do you guys remember this? There's my dining room. Do you guys remember that? It's a snowman made out of pumpkins. My beautiful friend from Australia sent me that, made me that. So I got some stuff up. There's my sweet little brother that passed away. And it gives totes. You have to have the totes. This is Mackenzie Childs. I got this at the Mackenzie Childs store last year, only because it's got cardinals on it, and that's kind of like reminds me of my brother. And then I did the cardinals. I'll have everywhere. So yeah, so we still got lots of stuff. Do you guys remember this? Do you guys remember that? The pumpkin, and I did the little horse and carriage on top of the pumpkin. Yes, I got 2 of those Santas, so I'll have to put him up. Sorry, I'm probably going way too fast for you guys. It's always a new crafty adventure. And there's Mr. Gustafer. And then there's all my Amazon packages that came today. Look at that cute little thing I found at Home Goods a couple years ago. Hey, Veronica. And then don't even look at my craft room, y'all. It's a disaster. See, you guys think I'm so organized? Look at it. It's a frigging mess. Come on, Gussie. It's a mess in here, y'all. But that's okay, because it's what we do. It's our sporadic brains. Oh, Colleen, they are so painful. You have no idea. Oh, this is the right one. Didn't get it as bad. This one, like I pulled up. Look at this one. This one, like that's just from the stupid tree. Okay. Yeah, and then as I get everything else put up, I will do a video and show everything. The pumpkin carriage, do you remember that? Yeah, so I got some work to do. It's been, Renee, show me a craft room that's not a disaster. I will show you one. Dina from Designs by Dina probably has a clean craft room. I'm jealous every time I see one of her lives because it's like, girl, I just want my craft room to look like that. Right? I mean, I'm working. I don't have time to clean. It's just messy, 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 bo-bessy. Bernie, we're actually going to go pick out flooring. Another thing we have to put on our list. This morning, hey, Lori Pylant. This morning, I got up early. I went with Sam. We went and picked up his truck because it was all done at the shop. Then we went to the credit union. He sold his truck. Thanks be to God. Sold his truck. That kid was so freaking funny. So, hey, Sandy Lance, he sold it, okay, I'll tell you, he made like $24,000, right? So this girl that bought it brings cash, and Sam's like, ooh, can I hold that? I'm like, I'll hold it. It's the loans that, me and him are both on the loan. So I was like, I'll hold it. I swear to God, that kid, you would have thought you handed him $1 million, and then he gets it, and he's like, wow, I think he was thinking in his brain that it was going to be this entire huge stack of cash. It was so freaking funny. And I'm like, nobody. And the guy at the credit union, he was like, no, it's never that big. They have the best Goodwills in Fort Myers. It's a fake tree. It's a fake tree. I know. So I got stuff too. I have to do some posts. I have to post this. I have to do a reel on this. I've been doing reels of my old stuff. I have to do a reel on this today, but I want a rhinestone around it. Disorganized, organized mess, but you know what I have and where. I kind of know, yeah. Yeah, I wish I had a bigger, let's like Michael wants to move, and he's like, then we can build you a big craft room studio, and I'd be a little bit more. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made this desk like all the way around my room with shelving underneath. Like I would have just made it one big huge desk. No, Cynthia, this is my trim fit in greens. It's my daily dose of greens. Until he makes sure the craft room is clean, that's just about, that's hilarious. I don't want my husband up here because every time he comes in here, he's like, oh my, that's what it is. He walks around, oh my God. So anyway, I'm excited to do this craft with you. So anyway, we got the truck. The girl was so cute. She drove away in her new truck. And then tomorrow morning, we're getting up and we are going to lease Sam a new car because I'm done helping that kid buy like used cars. He has no luck with used cars. So he's getting a Kia. Okay, that's it. He's going to get a Kia. Same payment that he has now. He's getting a Kia. And then I don't have to worry about anything ever again. Right? Hey, Terry Tully. So I got to do that tomorrow. I do want to try to go live tomorrow at 2. I don't know what time we'll be back from doing the whole car thing because you know that could be a couple hours. But I am going to go live on Whatnot tomorrow. Can I help you? Can I help you? Would you like something from me? Ew, don't come over here, Rocky. Hang on. There's epoxy on the floor. And I got to take my trash out today. Yeah, no kidding. My husband looks in my craft room and he's like, I don't even understand. Ew. Okay, these bottles. Okay, I've got to put this in the trash. Okay. Oh, shite. Hang on. I've got to dump the trash today. What's up, Libby? Why are you being all needy? Huh? Ah! Don't you dare. Get out of there. Okay. It'd probably be a good thing if I scrub my floor in here once in a while. I know, there was, Rocky, come on now, you can come over here. I have those 2 bottles of epoxy that I used the other day, and they were like leaking on the floor. Oh, he wants to feel the heat. He likes the heat. Is that what you want? You want to say hi to everybody? Okay, say hi, big boy. Say hi, Rock, come on. Yes, they kind of flow on top of you, but then you gotta, it was string, I had to string the damn lights. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come up here. What do you want? Go away. Go lay down. Go lay. Oh, you want to come underneath here? There's too much glitter underneath there, Brock. Go lay down. Oh, I know. Only crafters understand the craft room. So anyway, we got to do that tomorrow. Go to the car dealership, get a car, and then I want to come home and do a live. I am going to do Whatnot tomorrow. I've got a couple Christmas things. I've got a couple things I'll sell, but I've got a ton of clothes that I bought from Whatnot in that box of mystery box of clothing. I just want to get rid of it. It's in this box over here. Great for Christmas gifts. They'll all be starting out at like $10 a piece. So let's get rid of it, people. And then I think guys, I have to show you what somebody sent me today though. Do not let me forget Happy Mail. When before I get off of here, I want to show you. I opened it. Janelle, I think it was Janelle Mott. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Tamara. It's my second favorite color. So that's what we got going on tomorrow, but don't let me get off this live. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Sandra. Yeah, so today was crazy. I swear to God, guys, it's like my life. I just want like a week of like where I feel like I'm stressed out because of all this Christmas stuff. I just want to get my house decorated, and it's like every day a little bit. So everything in the garage is pretty much from the storage unit. But man, I've stayed up way too late. I was up early this morning. I only got like 6 hours of sleep last night, and you guys know I need my like 8.5 hours. So my stepdaughter has a Sportage. Yeah, and Sam was like, I would love a Beamer. I'm like, no, you don't, because it's too expensive to fix them. And you know, my husband's got a full mechanic in his shop. It is his business. So, yeah. So anyway, we were running around all day today doing the bank stuff. And then tomorrow we're going to get a new car. Lord have mercy. Anyway, let's get started because I'll probably get hate mail for how much I talk on here, but I don't care. Y'all love me. Yes, I'm doing another auction on Whatnot tomorrow night. Probably not tomorrow night. Maybe I have to see with Carly because Carly wants to go on after me. So instead of maybe I'll do a craft on Whatnot and then jump right into the auction. Ooh, that might be an idea. I would love to see what it's like to craft on Whatnot. That's okay. Yes, Tamara. And I've got some orders I need to fill tonight, so I'll be up here working. I've got some t-shirts to make. I've got some stuff to put on my Shopify, and I've got a bunch of those molds that I've been selling that I've got to do a couple more and get those shipped out. I know, Judy Bishop. I know that pain is real. I think I'm going to go out to Menor on Sunday. I was supposed to meet a girlfriend tonight, and I forgot all about that. And then I said, let's do it on Sunday because I have to go out to Menor anyway, and she lives in Menor. In my basement, just too much show Saturday and Sunday. It's been hard, hasn't it? He sold his truck, yes. Wish I could figure out how to do shipping for Whatnot. You mean Robin is a seller? Lisa, I'm gonna put this tray that we did yesterday on there. I've got, that's Royals. That's pretty much it. Guys, that's what I'm saying. Like, where are all my crafty crafts? Oh, that's, speaking of Alabama. And then I have the reindeer tray, and I've got some t-shirts, some transfers that'll go on t-shirts. And then whatever, and then the thing we create today, which I think you guys are going to like it. So when I came home from doing all the car things, you guys, me and Jack were on the computer for like 4 hours. True story. We had to fill out, because he might be going to the University of Alabama. So you had to create a Bama account. FAFSA, y'all, I cried last night to my husband. Literally, I don't really cry a lot, but I cried because I got Jack's FAFSA back, and oh my God, is that the moon? Jeez, wait till you see the moon, guys. It's huge tonight. I just realized it. I don't know what happened because Sam's schooling pretty much got funded. Who's leaving me a mad face? I hope it was an accident, but we do chat on here. Sam got so much of his school covered from FAFSA. Now, I make less than what I did 3 years ago when Sam started, but this year Mike didn't have as many losses and his income usually shelters mine. So I don't know, but my AIS score or ASI score was higher. So as of now, Jack's not getting a whole lot of federal aid. I have to go back through my FAFSA form to make sure it's filled out the same that it was for Sam's, because I don't know why. I don't know why Jack. I was so upset last night because, look, me and Mike do okay, but I got kids in college, and it's hard. If Jack wants to go to the University of Alabama, he's going to need aid. So he made his Bama account today. Oh my God, Alexandria, make sure I tell you about that too. Holy cannoli. So he made his Bama account, paid $175 for admission fee. I paid $200 to secure housing fee. Now, if he doesn't go there, that's okay. Jen, I freaking hate FAFSA. Yeah. It's behind the trees, but it is huge. It looks like a big full moon. It's a super moon. I could tell, and when it gets up a little bit higher, I'll show it to you. I'll flip the camera on. I didn't get any from my son either. Oh, it's like so sad. And here's the thing. That I know that even though he could, but he doesn't want to play lacrosse. It sucks because it's like, I was so expecting Jack to get at least what Sam got. And I think because of our taxes change, we paid more in income tax this year. I got to pay $25,000 just for funky junk in January for estimated income tax for next year. It's like, oh, Lord have mercy. And it's just like, it's kind of like bothering me because I really anticipated Jack getting at least the help that Sam got. And they do count both their incomes, but Mike had a surplus this year or something like that. So it didn't, I don't know, y'all, I can't. So the last 3 hours until I got on here, me and Jack filled out all his Bama stuff, and he applied for like single mom and they help very little. That's so sad, Karina. When Sam first started going to school, it covered a lot of his education. Like, I think I paid like $3,000 a quarter, which wasn't bad. Plus, it's out of state. So I'm sure they give out scholarships, but we applied. Yes, $25,000. I have to pay an estimated income tax. So yeah, every freaking year, whatever you make, y'all, you got to take a third of it and put it towards taxes. I don't care what they say; they're gonna come for you. It could be too, Donna. I don't know. So anyway, that's stressing me out a little bit. But you know what? I have a sign that's here. It says, "If life gives you more than you can stand, kneel." So this morning and last night was a prime example of why I just cried last night, felt sorry for myself a little bit, and then I just got on my knees and prayed, because that's all you can do, right? So we filled out like 15 scholarships through the University of Alabama, filled out a bunch of stuff. So hopefully he'll be able to get some of that taken care of. Yeah, it sucks because I felt like I was crying to Mike and I was like, I felt like a failure. I'm like, why is it like we work so freaking hard? I work so hard at doing good for Funky Junk, which it is, and I'm so grateful and so blessed. But it's like the more you make, the more you got to pay the damn government, and it's so annoying. And I never knew. I thought Mike's income didn't count because he's their step parent, but we are the ones that technically raise him. My ex-husband doesn't give tiddlywinks towards college education. Nothing. But it's so expensive. Yeah, so we applied for a ton of scholarships. We got to do the same thing for the Kent State. When he comes tomorrow, he's like, could you help me tomorrow? We're going to get his Kent State account, apply for everything there, and then see which ones are, you know, he doesn't know. He doesn't know yet. And it's like he feels like he's getting, but December 5th was the deadline for Alabama. So because his dad doesn't raise him, and they make you go by who supports you the most financially, and that's Mike and I. His dad is, no. We are slaves and we pay him. Oh, it's so annoying. I did hear though that my guys didn't get much she owed. Oh, now see, Sam does have, Jack did get the $5,500 a year for student aid, or like student loans. So that's what Sam did. I do, Valerie. I get part of my ex-husband's Social Security, but that's it. But let me tell you that we cover, my kids are on Mike's healthcare plan. I own Jack's car. I pay for their car insurance. I pay for his cell phone. I've got about $8,000 in medical bills going back from when Jack had kidney stones I'm still paying on, when Jack broke his collarbone, and my ex-husband pays for absolutely zero of it. And that $1,800 a month I get for part of his Social Security ends in May. Let me tell you, it don't cover much, especially when your kids play sports. They need clothes, you feed them, you house them, the health insurance, blah, 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 blah. And you guys know it's not, and he contributes nothing towards college education, and we pay for Sam's college education. So it don't go very far. You know what I mean? Jelly Bean, and that's my husband calling me. Hey, Wayne, how are you, Mr. Beating with Wayne is in the house. If you guys like gemmy blingy spiders, I've got quite a few of them all over my house. Go check out Beating with Wayne. So yeah, but that ends in May. So it's just hard, y'all. Like, fudge ruckers. As my oldest son says, whippy fizz. That's his new word, whippy fizz. When he gets mad, he just says whippy fizz. The kids can see the parents pay for education. Well, I'm putting my oldest son through college. Have them review child as long as he's in high school if he's 18. Nope. We did that. And when I started working for myself, he got child support lowered, so he used to pay 80% medical, and I was 15. Now it's the other way. He lost his job. Now he collects not unemployment. He collects Social Security, and I have to pay 85% of the medical. He's supposed to pay 15, and he doesn't do it anyway. Yeah, and I mean, Michael bought both my kids their first cars, and he even reached out to Gary and was like, hey, would you like to contribute to buying this car for Sam? And Gary was like, nope, I didn't do it. Don't do it. Valerie, you think it's a lot until you have kids that you're putting through college? So I beg to differ. It is a lot. Trust me. It's a blessing to get it. But I'm also putting my oldest son through college. So trust me, I'm not ungrateful for it. But he also should be able to contribute a little bit more other than, especially being that I'm going to put both of our boys through college on my dime. So, and trust me, I'm grateful for it because there was a time when I didn't get it. So, yeah, we can have a whole conversation about that, but, don't be feeling sorry for the ex because he don't get away. He gets away. He don't, nothing. It's all on me and Michael. Just the health, and you know what the health insurance alone costs to cover my kids? Yeah. Beg to differ. Jack's got a car payment, car insurance, health insurance. I got medical bills that he's supposed to contribute to and he doesn't. So they do get off too easy at the time. And that's why, they call Michael their dad. That's they have a biological sperm donor, but yep, that's exactly me too, girl. I get it. And thank God I have Michael. I mean, I'm so grateful, And that's why, I work so hard here. I love my job, and it's so great. But you do have to plan for the future. You do have to plan for taxes and all that stuff. Yeah, girl, dollar don't spread, especially in this day and age, it don't spread very far, let me tell you. So that's why we work hard. Yeah. I know. What do you say, go to JC? Is that JC's junior college? I taught at a private junior college, and there was a lot of me say for a lot of people. And my stepdad was forced to go for both his boys' college. Wow, that would be nice. No. Yeah. Nope. I even asked them a long time ago. I was like, are you, and out of that money that I get, I do put money into savings. So I plan accordingly, right? And, heck yeah, we do. Luckily, my husband's got a big enough company where, they have a good health insurance plan. But after my ex lost his job, he was like, just put the kids on Medicaid. And Mike's like, no, I'll put him on my insurance plan since we're married. And he did. He really is, Tamara. He is such a godsend. Wait till I show you what I got him for Christmas, y'all. I made him one of those songs. It's called Prayer Song, a customized song. And I couldn't contain it anymore. I actually played it for him today. He had to walk out of the room because he was sobbing. It's so good. It's prayersong.com. And then I went out and got them. That's awesome, Candace. Well, if you guys have any... But wants to probably play football. He does not want to play football. If anything, he's got a lot of colleges after him for lacrosse, which I know, Sandra, that's what we're even talking about. When they got divorced, I told them they paid for it. Nope, that's not even our divorce decree. Doesn't have to pay diddly squat. And you're the most awesome mom, and I applaud you. Sorry, I'm driving, so it's okay, Candace. So yeah, we just keep plugging along. And I said, so Mike looked at me last night and he's like, don't cry. He's like, we figure it out. It's what we do. My ex lives next door to my parents. Yeah. So Michael was just like, Kath, we'll figure it out. We always do. We well, don't worry. Don't stress. He's like, we got this, but yeah, I can't wait for you guys to hear that song. It's so amazing. It's prayersong.com. I listened to it 3 times today and I was sobbing. It's so good. Yeah. Hey Brenda, how are you feeling? All right, let's get on to the craft at hand, because I'm going to get some hate mail here for talking too much. Bama is D1. See, I wish if he actually, I don't know if they have a lacrosse team, but damn, my kid is so good at lacrosse. Yeah. And not only that, let's not forget this, right? My husband isn't granted we do well, but he's also got where they're seasonal. Yeah, so Kay, we did that today. I spent about 4 hours on the computer. He filled out about 14 scholarship applications. a ton of grants. That's what he's got to really focus on. Alabama's a football school. So he doesn't want to play football. If anything, he would play lacrosse. He's got a lot of colleges that look at him for lacrosse. But he was like, no, I don't want to. And I'm like, why? You could get a scholarship. Right? I don't know. That's a conversation we have to have with Jack yet. Oh, health insurance. Yes, I don't know. Mike is seasonal. I don't really look at his paychecks. I get just stuck in the bank account. God is on our side. I always tell my kids I'm a walking testimony, y'all. I've come from, and it's funny because the one college scholarship Jack had to fill out today was something about what hardships did you go through in your younger years, and he put, I grew up with my older brother and my mom, who was a single mom, and my kids remember what it's like to go to the Dollar Tree and eat a pizza because I had $4 or $5 in my checking account till the next payday, like a day or two, and I had to feed my kids with the $4 in my checking account, and they remember that. And so he put that in his scholarship thing. It was tough. I saw my mom, work hard to just, have clothes and food and yeah. Tennessee, I know, he's never mentioned Tennessee, but Tennessee is great. Hey, Beverly Piazza, I'm a talker. Okay, usually I craft. I craft things, okay? I take junk, like old silver trays, and turn them into stuff that looks like this. I'm all about sparkle and bling. I do get a little carried away with the chatting in the beginning, but lacrosse is so much fun. I did this old vintage tray the other day. So yeah, I turn like thrift store finds into beautiful pieces of artwork. And if you stick around long enough today, we're going to transform this purse. It's cute, but it's going to be cuter when I'm done with it. I got this on Amazon last year, and it's kind of like a stiff vinyl, but it's cute, right? It's got a cute little snowman face on there. It's been sitting in my attic for a year. Oh my God, all of us have this. Yeah, heck yeah. Oh, Jack remembers. All right, so even if we just get one side finished today, I'm going to show you this freaking paper from Reba Rose. And speaking of college, too, a couple of the other applications were asking about trauma in your life, and he talked about my younger brother. Like, he remembers, I is seeing my brother, the loss of him, because, they loved my brother immensely. So he talked about that, and I was like, oh, that's so special. I was like getting all teary-eyed. All right, so this is the purse, and just, I don't know, here's the paper, right? And this is why I love all you guys, because you're so supportive, because you're the reason I keep doing what I do, and this is my job. This isn't just like a little hobby, so people think that content creators and crafters is just simple and easy. Y'all, crafting ain't cheap, okay? Let's just stop right there. I don't have a full-time job. I left corporate America after 24 years to follow my passion doing what I do here. So it's a job for me. And we had to put, yeah, Lorraine, been there, done that. Walking around the store with my calculator. All the things. Oh my God, I get these, like, they come in like 2-packs or whatever. You go to like TJ Maxx and stuff. They're always there. I'm like addicted. I can't stand like dry lips. I love you guys too. All right, so here, this is a new Reba Rose paper. If you like this paper, do ! Paper in the comments. God is amazing. That's what I tell my kids. Join my Tar Heel family. North Carolina. Jack loves North Carolina. But he didn't apply there. He applied to Bowling Green, Kent State, Ohio State University, and Alabama. If he gets into Ohio State, I think he's going to Ohio State. Okay. I think this is called, I'm not going to lie, I don't remember. Oh, my husband's amazing. I'm telling you, I love my husband. He's incredible. Look at this paper. I'm going to show it to you. Soak it all in, screenshot it, and look at it for longer, or go get your own. It's so cute. So pretty. She had to work through, yeah. And Jack, he's at work right now. Once I find out, I'm going to have, that will be my kids, yeah. I still coupon. Guys, I'm a thrift flipper. I still love a good deal. Look at this paper. Oh, talk about an artist. Reba Rose is amazing. I absolutely love this. He's drinking a little Santa Cafe au lait, candy canes, beautiful. But look at how good. I was like, what am I going to put this on? What's going to be my surface today? You guys, I don't even need to trim it. I think this paper is going to fling beautifully right into this green over here. Don't you think? It covers up the snowman perfectly. And I think it'll work with this little side over here. Do you think that would work? I think it would work. And then if it needs a little trim, we can add a little rhinestones or whatever. But I think it's really pretty. I think it's going to work. You could do exclamation point paper. It'll take you to Reba's site. Just click the top, like the A4. This is under the A4. It's beautiful. So first things first, I'm going to trim out the paper, okay? We're going to water cut it because I don't want these edges on here, and I don't want it to be a straight cut either. I want it to be like a torn line, so it's going to fade into that purse better. So I'm just taking a brush dipped in some water, and you're going to rip that right off. Okay? It's called water cutting. Oh, you are? Isn't that so cute? Okay, so see how we're going to tear that right off. I think it's going to blend really perfectly. If not, I can blend it out with some green paint. Yeah, and it's got like a little snow scene behind it. Exactly. I think it's going to work. Sometimes these little thinner edges are harder to rip. Okay, I'm just going to keep going. And then we are going to have to paint that purse where we're going to put the decoupage paper. It's going to have to be painted white. Or this graphic, this paper, I printed this on rice paper. It's not going to show, it'll look wonky. So yeah, tomorrow I think we're going to do a whatnot. Maybe I'll do a craft on whatnot, and then we'll just go right into an auction and just sell these couple of Christmas things that I have. I've got a bunch of t-shirts with all that Happy Mail out there. I got to go open up. I got a bunch of stuff out there. And then I'm going to cut off this edge too. Some of this is going to come off anyway. We're going to have to figure out where we're going to cut our paper to fit on the bag. But even like if you're just at the Goodwill shopping and you see a purse that you really like the one behind me, remember that one? Just grab it, because you could pretty much decoupage anything on anything. I've decoupaged on so many surfaces, candles, purses, jackets. I mean, there's really... Guys, my hands are so sore. I have so many cuts and scrapes on my hands from stringing those damn lights. Like over 2,000 lights, and then I added like 6 boxes of twinkle lights. Hey, Beth Beck, how are you guys? I can just barely make out the moon. I'm going to wait. I'm going to be on here for a while. I'm going to show it to you. I think it's going to get further up in the sky. It's a huge moon, though. Okay, so... I've been posting a bunch of my old content because all my memories have been popping up. Oh my gosh, guys. There's some stuff that I completely forgot I did, and had I never seen a picture of it, I would forget that I had made it. Okay. Heck yeah, it's dark. It's pitch black outside. I can only see the moon and some branches through the moonlight. All right, so here's what we did. See how I just water cutted that edge off? So now we're gonna take our bag and I'm gonna, oh y'all, look. We don't have to do diddly Twinkie. It's gonna go right there. All I'm gonna do is, I think this, okay, hold on. I gotta make sure it's gonna go right there. I don't care if there's a little bit of that red right there. See, just a little bit there, but that's okay. No, I didn't buy a new tree. I used the same one and I freaking hung the lights. All right, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of like go right underneath this edging of the paper with this pencil, because that's what I need to make sure that I have that painted, okay? Okay, I can see that. Yep, so we have to paint that, all right? Syracuse, Lane Kiffin, LSU. I don't know who any of those people are. So you're gonna grab a brush. I'm gonna grab, I think it is. Okay, I'm gonna grab a brush. Lord have mercy. I work in such horrific conditions. Brenda, how are you feeling, my friend? And we're gonna paint this white. You gotta paint it white, okay? Doesn't matter, chalk paint, enamel paint, just paint it. You gotta paint whatever's underneath there. If you wanna cover that up, if we were to put that graphic right on top of this, it would bleed right through. Oh my God, 2020, shut the front door. Kimberly, that was happening yesterday. I don't think it's me, because I'm watching on my iPad and it looks pretty good. The Bookaroo, that's what I'm saying. It's annoying. All right, so this is just like enamel paint, not enamel. This is just regular acrylic paint. And I'm gonna go as close to that top as I can. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to cover up the majority of this print, okay? And you guys go check out the Reba Rose site, because she's got the most beautiful, stunning prints ever. And this is some kind of vinyl like print, I guess. And I'm just following that eraser mark, going a little bit in, because I'd rather have it a little in than have a big white edge. I don't want that. Might take 2 coats, I don't know. But let me move on to even there. My kids are going to the Browns game on Sunday. And it's cold here. I know you guys are talking about something about sports or whatever. And I'm just gonna go like right to here, just to that edge. Doesn't have to look pretty. It ain't gonna look pretty. Oh. I think that's my husband who's home. Yep, Big Daddy's home. I don't know what's for dinner, y'all. Last night we had ravioli. I guess you could have leftover ravioli. Okay, so I am going to dry this with my heat gun. And here Nora's out there trying to scare us into bed. Hell to the no. I take my vitamins. Knock on wood, I haven't. The last time I was sick was in 2021. I had a mild case of COVID and that was it. I'm just get over it. Oh. It's gonna be freezing, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna dry this. It's probably gonna take another coat of paint. Just imagine. Oh, you're a snowman girl? Cheryl, I'm so sorry. You can get it on Amazon. But we're covering him up. We're putting Santa Claus on it. A River Rose Santa Claus. Alright, so see how you can still see that image through there? You gotta put another coat on there. You can't have that. It's gotta be completely dry. It's gotta be completely covered, or that image is gonna show right through. So you want to make sure you get it nice and dry and then put another coat on there. Oh, y'all, do you guys remember the story about my girlfriend who is being stalked by the crazy waiter that we went to that fancy restaurant last weekend? OMG. He's still calling her. We found out his name. He got fired. And she's really freaking out now. I did a background check on him yesterday, and that wasn't pretty. I'm like a little nervous for her, to be honest with you. I'm like checking in with her on the daily, like, are you okay? Is everything going good? Like, I'm worried. Like, that's creepy, scary. The police are involved. Unbelievable nonsense. Yes. True story. Still calling. He's left like 16 voicemails. Then she called the restaurant to find out like what happened, and she found out that he was let go and banned from the restaurant. So okay, 2 coats is going to be just fine. Note to self, say no to Lipo 360 and Thailand. Girl! Brenda from Grammy's Crafts and Craziness did the whole mommy makeover. God bless you, girl, because you rock star, in my opinion. Ain't no way. I watched her surgery on the YouTubes. I don't know that I could do it. Don't know that I can do it. I don't know if it's because it was you and I know you and I love you, but I was just like, oh, I can't. I was feeling it for you, Brenda. Every bit of it. Well, probably not every bit of it, but I was having some moments. That's what I've been telling her. I was like, you need to now that you know who he is. She blocked him on social media. And especially the fact that he got canned. You know, that's scary. So I'm going to try to get Carly in here. Carly's going to do a Whatnot auction tomorrow too. And she's probably going to come in after me. So if I do, well, it depends on if I get home in time from the car dealership. I'd like to go in the morning. But you know, that could freaking take forever sometimes. And then when I'm done, I need to go have a drink and dinner. So she did. She did report it to the police. They came and took a statement. They've been in touch with the restaurant. But it's still scary. The restaurant was very good. They even agreed. She sent the messages to the general manager, and he was like, yeah, that's him for sure. He's got a very distinct voice. He looked in the computer at the restaurant because she made the reservations. So a PPO, yeah. Yeah. Craziness. That's scary. Okay, I think 2 coats will be just fine. On the sawed arms. I believe it. Yeah. Probably all the, I'm not even going to say that out loud. She's going to get a PPO. I was saying, yeah, he did, and it was awful. I mean, but come on, you're in the restaurant business. You're going to come across those people once in a while that you get crappy. And she wasn't even mean to him now. Yes, ma'am. That's Grammy. Okay. Yeah, no kidding. It's scary. Okay, so there's that. Doesn't need to be perfect. We can still see a little bit back in there, but that's okay. So then you get your paper that you all cut out. Hey, Alice. And that's going to go right on there. And if there's a little bit of white still showing through, I might touch it up with actually a little bit of green anyway, just to blend those edges, or a little bit of dark wax. P. Diddy got charged for what? I thought they let him go. Yes, Lisa, or message me and I'll just tell you. I don't want to say it out loud. Deborah, the bag actually came from Amazon. Okay. So I think this is going to be so stinking pretty. Don't you guys? Look how good it goes together. She has one, Malia, but I don't know that she knows how to use it. Okay, so next thing you're going to do is you're going to get your decoupage medium. I think for this, going on a purse, I've kind of been in love with the heavy body gel from Pentart lately. Or should I use, I like it because it's thick and gooey. Hey, Renee. Okay, so I'm going to do it. Just do it. Okay, we're going to do the heavy body gel. It's very sticky and thick and goopy, but it really is. I did this yesterday on that tray that I decoupaged. You guys all saw it. It doesn't start drying as fast, which is what I like. So you get some working time in here. And I want to make sure I get right to the edge of that line, and then maybe a little bit over, because I know that that paper is a little bit on the short. It's on the short bus. But you don't want any chunky monkeys in there too, so make sure you don't get any chunks. You just want a nice even coat of your decoupage medium. I do have my heat blowing on me too, so I don't know if, hopefully it won't dry too much. But try to work it in quickly. You don't want that stuff to like set. You want it to start getting sticky. I'm starting to get hot because I'm working fast. Okay. The more bag you are making is, so I couldn't see that you could carry a travel size. I have a pew pew. Yeah, they can still stock. Exactly. That's the scary part. My girlfriend watches Hallmark movies. I watch crime TV, so I'm probably a little bit more nervous for her. Maybe it's a good thing that she lives in the Hallmark world land. Okay, I got my stuff on there. Now I'm going to take this. I'm actually going to stand it. Yeah, I took a class. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. Press this down. Oh, no, you don't. Now, see, it's not like a flat, so I'm just going to kind of like... And if you get a couple wrinkles in there, don't worry, Brenda. We can get them out. My friend Brenda, Grammy's Crafts and Craziness, hates wrinkles. Hates the wrinkle majinkles. Just smooth it out. You get one of these fancy little nifty tools at the Decoupage Queen. Can't spray sheath. Heck yeah, you know that? And that's what I worry about my girlfriend Kelly, because she's not like the smartest when it comes to that. Look at her. She's kind of a she's always somewhere up here in her head, you know? And so I want her to be like very aware of her surroundings. See, I feel like that's not sticking underneath there, so I'm gonna coat that with some more. Maybe we should have used the, let me find the other stuff. Where did you go? Here it is, I'm gonna use this, the decoupage varnish. Hey Susan, okay, we're gonna use some of this. Okay. Just to get this underneath here a little bit. Now this is just decoupage medium from Pentart. Dries clear, but I'm gonna kind of lift this up because I didn't go all the way over. So I want that down. There we go. Okay. I feel like I've got some bubbles there, so I'm going to lift this up here, and I am going to throw some of this decoupage varnish right underneath here, and then press that corner down again. I could feel like it was lifting a little bit. You can always iron your, I need to get a new little iron. My little iron broke up here. I need to get a new one. And I'm not a big like worrier on the wrinkles. If you get a couple of wrinkles, you know, it adds character. But you can zhuzh those out. Tree up and lights. I did, Tamara, I got the tree up. Okay. I'm just trying to smooth out the little wrinkles that were up here at the top. You might get stuck with a few. Don't sweat the small stuff. Okay. And I'm going to heat it. Tell me that's not way cuter than this. I think this is way more precious. Wait till I get some bling on here. This thing is going to get blinged. A bling, a bling. Okay. Just going to dry all of this. We are going to give it one more coat on top to make sure that all that paper is sealed onto there, because you don't want to have any paper lifting up as you're going about your day carrying your new Christmas purse. You guys could do this to your purse that you carry around now. Okay? Look at how stinking cute. Doesn't it match the background like perfectly? I think it's adorable. I would totally rock this purse. Yes, you could see a little bit of the red, but I'm gonna actually take some, I think I'm gonna try, maybe I'll put like a little snowflake there, and you can cover up stuff that you don't. I have a little bit. I am gonna do both sides. If I don't have enough time tonight, I'll do it later. I still got some orders I have to ship out, so I don't know how much time I have, and I'm sure Mike's hungry. All right, so there is like a little crease right there. I think that's just what you get when you're working with fabric. You know, it's not a hard surface, but it's still cute. So I'm going to take decoupage. Actually, I'm not going to take decoupage. Yes, I am. I'm going to take the decoupage medium from Pentart, and I'm going to go ahead, and you want to make sure you get over the sides. And I'm going to do anything over the sides because I'm going to put a final coat of probably triple thick Duraclear on here to give it shine, because I like shiny things. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make sure you get all those seams where the paper meets the bag. And that's another prime example of why you want to paper cut your paper, water cut your paper, and not use a scissor, because it feathers it out and it just makes it so much nicer when you're blending them to a surface. You don't have that hard scissor cut line. I hope that makes sense. I hope everybody knows what I'm saying. Nobody would ever know that you decoupaged this. I want to go to Verizon tomorrow too. I want to get a phone. I need a new phone. My phone is jack and need. Okay. So that's that. We're going to have to try that. It's not going to come off. It won't come off. I have a jean jacket behind me. We did it Sparkle Retreat. When you water cut a paper, you just use a brush to cut around like the white sides of the paper. Don't cut it with scissors. You just take a brush with water and you just put it around there and then you just tear it. I haven't bought anything but oh my gosh, Shonda. So I think tomorrow maybe I'll craft on Whatnot and then I'll jump right into an auction. And then by the time I get off, Carly will be ready and I can raid into Carly, my stepdaughter. She's got a bunch of stuff she wants to sell. Water pen and pull it off. Exactly. Thank you, Tamara. All right, so I have a couple of little wet spots up here and I can see where I got some winkles. It's just because of the purse, but usually if you get it heat, it could be. And if you wanted to get jiggy with it, you could probably epoxy this and really get it on there hard. And no orange people today, y'all. The moon is almost up over the horizon, the treetop, and I can show you the moon. Oh. Tell me this isn't like the Santa Claus you envision when you think of Santa Claus, because to me that's what Santa Claus looks like. Yeah. What do I buy? What do I buy and what not? Oh my gosh. I'm like, lately I've been buying like all the like transfers for the t-shirts and stuff. I love that. See, I have Verizon and I want to switch to AT&T because my son switched, he left my phone plan, went and got his own with AT&T and he never drops calls. I drop calls constantly. It's annoying. Hey, Vancy. Okay, so this is all decoupaged on there. It's the art of beautiful decoupage. Look at how pretty. This is how it started. This is how it finished. Now, this was the snowman, and over here, I think it matches really perfectly. I am going to do both sides, but not on this live because, and this will be up for auction tomorrow because I've got to go. I'm hungry. I don't know, maybe Mike will take me out to dinner. That would be nice. All right, so I have a couple of white little things over here. I'm thinking, do I try to get some of that? You know, I have that beautiful green paint from Paint Pixie. Let's see. I have just a little bit of the Paint Pixie paint. Get mobile, it's cheaper than Verizon. Yeah, I don't know. It's so much not about cost to me, it's about, I just want it reliable. Yeah, my son left AT&T or Verizon and he loves the AT&T. So I feel like this is like, but I'm gonna seal this again, let that, it's got a couple of air bubbles right there, but it'll go down. How freaking pretty this is. I love this. I dropped calls at AT and my auto decided I bought. Ugh. You need the yellow switch, go get it. This is Kent State, it's where my son goes to school. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a little tiny, little small, like fluffy brush. Their phones are the cheapest. I have found in the AT&T. Can you use like an iPhone? Because I will never give up my iPhone. So this is a beautiful green paint. And literally all I'm gonna do and I don't get drop calls, but I think it's here. Yeah, for sure. Ooh, football tonight. Yeah, except they were getting expensive and nothing but drop calls. Oh. See, my son left Verizon because of the dropped calls, and then he has great service now. Oh, I love that, Debbie Harris. All right, so this is that mint, this green. And all I'm going to do, I'm kind of nervous. Let me go down here at the bottom so if I don't like it. Net 10 is cheapest, works off all networks. I don't want to give up my iPhone. That's a game changer for me. All right, I'm just going to take this little, it's kind of like the color of this bag. This is Enchanted Forest from Paint Pixie. They don't carry it anymore. And all I'm doing is kind of like dabbing it along to kind of make like a vintagey shadow. And maybe cover up a little bit of that red. And I'm dry brushing most of it off. It's almost like you're just making like a little vintage, why is that so much? It's too much. Okay. There we go. Like a soft little frame. Hello?
When are you done? When are we leaving?
To go get a new phone?
Yeah.
You're gonna be talking.
For you to get your phone. I have my new phone.
I was just telling, do you like Verizon better or do you like AT&T better?
AT&T I like better.
Yeah. I said I want to do it. Let me see, what's Mike doing? Is he eating?
He's just downstairs watching TikTok.
Oh, so he probably wants to go eat.
I have no clue if he was here or not. I don't look.
Okay, so see over here, there's a little bit of white little blurb. I'm just pouncing that green color on there to cover. It's just right there on that seam where, so you guys can't even tell, right? It looks like it's all blended. Isn't it amazing what you can do with some paper? Look what I made, Sammy. And you want to pounce. You don't want to brush that on there. And then if you want to soften it up, just take another brush. Kind of got a little carried away there. Yes, Cynthia, I am. And then you can kind of like bunch it around. Ah. Ow! Sitting on my butt. Ow. That's Sam, not Jack. Jack's at work. Sam's home on winter break.
I just got lucky enough that all my finals were online.
Did you take all your finals already?
Yeah, well, most of them, yeah.
Okay. So see how you just kind of blended that in? You can't even see, but see how I covered up a little bit of that red? I don't mind for that over there. That's the green. Unfortunately, they don't make that green anymore at Paint Pixie, which I'm so bummed about. Now, I would not suggest like doing anything like diamond dusting because you're going to be, he's a senior, Sam, he graduates in May. Oh, there's Robin Good. Remember her? She was with us at Cleveland. Her and her husband, they met us in the bar at Cleveland. Malia. Okay, so there it is, guys. Look at, you can't even tell. It looked like this, and now it looks like this. Who uses Pant on Holland? Somebody was saying net 10. Isn't it super cute? I think it looks better this way. And look at the sides is still super cute. Now this side is going to be a little different because you got the tree up over here. But look at how cute. Now this is where you can add a couple, like this is a little red bow. I don't mind that because this is red down here. But this is where you can like bling up one side of it. Or you can do like stickles. Stickles you got to be careful with because they can peel off. I found that out on that sweatshirt that I made. So I think what I would do is just, I'm going to let this dry, work out those little air bubbles underneath here. And then I am going to, oh my God, I'm dying of heat. Hold on. And then I'm going to seal it with triple thick Duraclear all over, even the vinyl. And then I can go in and I'll add stickles. It's a purse. It used to look like this. And now it looks like this because we decoupaged that beautiful Santa paper from Reba Rose onto a bag. And it even, this purse even comes, this will be up for grabs at the auction tomorrow. And you can put a chain, like a purse strap on it. And I stinking love this. I think this is super pretty, isn't it? You love the snowman. He's cute too. Don't get me wrong. You could have totally blinged this up. You know what? Maybe you could leave it. Maybe we could make it a double duo. Maybe leave it like this and then leave this side like this. Maybe whoever wins this, I'll let them decide. Did you want Santa on both sides? Or you can do a double duo. And I can just add a bunch of rhinestones, a cute little bow from Totally Dazzled. Oh, maybe we should do it. No, he's looking at his phone. Isn't this super cute though? But this is just an idea, guys. I'm here just to inspire you. Are changing it straps. Oh, you could totally change the straps. You can get those straps on you know, Amazon. But look at how cute. A photo, oh, that would be cute too. A photo album cover. It's so adorable. You could leave it, and then you have you know, 2 in 1. One Santa. I kind of like it, but he just needs some zhuzh. But I will seal this from here to here with, I'll make this real shiny. He does have a couple of air pockets right here, so what I'll probably do is take my little pin, and this is a great little tip, you guys. Thank you, Cheryl. You can take a pin, and if you have like a little bubble or like a little air pocket, because this thing moves, you know, as it bends inward, as it goes out, they kind of fall out. But you can take like a little pin and poke a little hole. Just to get the air out of there, and then when you put your sealer on there, it'll soak kind of like underneath the paper. Just be careful not to, like, you know, rip your paper. All you're doing is putting like a little hole, and it's just because the purse moves. Now I could have used fabric Mod Podge. Happy Mail. Oh my God, that's right. Linda, that's Sam sitting behind me. All right, I got to show you this Happy Mail from one of my followers. I'll let you look at Santa for a minute. Okay. White stickles for the whipped cream. Yes. I really think that needs a lot of zhuzh. It needs some sparklification. That's too much. I didn't like the way this looks over here. It needs some sparklification. This needs to be more blurred. Or you could put like some bling trim around there. You can use paint, like it's so much fun. All right. I'm gonna go get that Happy Mail. I'm gonna show you guys.
Oh, this is awkward. Hi guys. I don't really know what to say, but she left me in here, and I feel like I need to talk to you guys, because, I don't want to sit in awkward silence. Thank God you're back.
What?
You left me here with awkward silence, and I realized I was enjoying myself, so I just started talking.
And you added this. Yes, the purse came like this. I added that paper. Okay, so my fan, one of my followers, sent me the most beautiful, I'm going to lift you guys up, sent me the most beautiful letter today. This is from Gerald Mott, okay? She wrote me a beautiful handwritten letter, and I just loved it. And I don't know if she's on here. Cheryl, are you on here? She's usually on under her son's name, Andrew. Look at what she made.
Cheryl Sly?
I will post the purse for you.
I don't know what kind
She
of
knows
car I'm
my
getting
favorite picture. My favorite color is hot pink, okay? And she heard me say this phrase once, and it stuck with her. And it says, why be a stickle when you can be a rhinestone? Why be a stickle when you can be a rhinestone? Is that not freaking amazing? Why be a stickle when you can be a rhinestone? And this gorgeous hot pink shirt, I'm absolutely in love with it. And then she also got me a shirt, same fabulous color. And it said, it's a t-shirt. Why be a stickle when you can be a rhinestone? Is that not freaking amazing? Love, love, love it. So thank you, Cheryl. No, he bought 50 more in, and I think they arrived today. I think they're in my office. That was one of those boxes, and we'll be putting those out in the mail. And then she made me this, or she bought it or something. You guys wait till you see it. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready for Queen Kathy? I can't make this up. Look at how cool this is. Isn't that so amazing? I can't even make this stuff up. I am a queen. Freaking love it. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? It's totally hanging. I'm going to hang it right over there. This is totally going, it's either going to go here. I think I'm going to put it right over there. I freaking love this. Isn't this super cute? Look, it's me. I'm queen. This is why I need a nice craft room with all my pretties. So thank you, Gerald. I absolutely love it. I love everything. And the moon, oh, I can show you the moon now. Yep, hang on a second. Isn't that so stinking cool? Ready? If you guys can kind of see it. Can you guys see it through there? I know it's not the greatest. And my dear screen is really dirty, but there it is. I don't know. Watch out, baby. Maybe from there. Turn the light off, Sam. The room light. You guys see how dirty my windows are up here. Yeah, you can't really see it. Gloria, it's me. It's, you know, it's cool. I love it. It looks like me, for sure. That's okay. Oh, you know what? Can we do it now? I don't think so. It's too hard to do. Look at the moon. It's a super moon.
Okay, cool.
So, it does. Even Michael was like, oh my God, that's so cool. I love it. Oh, heck yeah, she's going to get sparkled up. I think it's amazing. You could definitely tell that's me, for sure. I love it. I think it's very cool how they do that stuff. I did show Mike. He loved it. Okay, guys. Well, I hope I inspired you. Please go show Reba's page some love. You guys, you think this picture is amazing? Okay. Her other prints on her page are simply stunning. I will throw this link up on the page. If I can find, I got this last year and never used it. So, but look how pretty. And then of course, I am definitely going to add me some, hang on. I feel weird doing a project that doesn't have any sparkle attached to it before we get off. It's beautiful. We could put like a beautiful snowflake somewhere. Here's a pretty Christmas tree that might work in here. Like you can stick one of these on there. So it's definitely going to get, here's a beautiful, that's like more blue-green. And just have to have three, yeah. But it definitely needs something. It needs some kind of bouginess. That's pretty, but I think that's actually not too bad. Maybe it'll, but yeah, so we'll find a little place or like a little bow over here, but we're definitely going to add some bling to that. I just don't know what. I got to seal it first. I have to put the sealer on there, so I'll be up here working tonight. But I love this. So go check it out. Reba Access on your page. It's in my link tree. And for those of you watching on the Reba Rose page, don't forget, I got the Happy Meal. Thank you. And that's so cute. I did tell the waiter's story, Alexandria. Maybe you were popped off. He got fired and he's still calling her. Yeah. Single rhinestone. Yeah, maybe. Like these are going to get rhinestone for sure. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to actually stickle this because sometimes the stickles come off on fabric, but it might stay on here. I probably will stickle this, but super cute. A candy cane to put in the cocoa cup. Yeah, I like that idea too. I think he's adorable. So go check out Reba Rose. She's got some beautiful, like this is just one of many. Tomorrow is the Whatnot auction tomorrow. And it's, I think I'm going to, well, it depends on when I get back from the car dealership. So I think I'm going to try to come up with, maybe I'll go live and craft on Whatnot. And then we'll go right into an auction. Then Carly, I'll find out what time Carly wants to go on. So I'll send out a telegram tomorrow and let you guys know. But yeah, I've got to keep it clean up here and I've got to make some room because it's a mess. Oh, my address is on the camera. Well, you guys all have it anyway. So anyway, thank you guys. I didn't even realize that. All right, you guys are awesome. I got it. I didn't even see it, y'all. Was it like that? Where? Oh, I can't even see that. Okay. Thank you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening though, everyone. Stay sparkly, stay creative, and don't forget to step outside the box and do something fun. Okay? And oh, that's awesome, Suzanne. Yeah, she should. Sharon, you can find me on Whatnot. I'm Royal Funky Junk. I'm the same on all platforms. I don't have a show scheduled yet, but you'll see it. You can just go there and follow my page. Thank you, Lorraine, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, everyone. Good night. Bye.